Pfizer is preparing to seek authorization for its COVID-19 booster shot. Tonight, the company says getting a third shot within 12 months could dramatically boost immunity and may help ward off the highly contagious Delta variant. And the news comes just as the Delta variant continues to dominate new COVID cases really throughout the world. The variant is being called the most transmissible virus so far. The Cleveland Clinic tells us that right now in Ohio, it's responsible for 1 in every 5 positive cases.
I think right now, if you're vaccinated, you should have very little fear about any variant.
But if you aren't, doctors say the Delta variant is dangerous and more contagious than other strains. The CDC now saying it accounts for more than 50% of recent cases in the U.S.
If you're not vaccinated, you're eventually going to get infected at some point, odds are.
Case in point, Missouri. The Springfield area has been hit so hard that one hospital had to borrow ventilators over the 4th of July weekend and begged on social media for help for respiratory therapists. Dr. Claudia Hoyen of University Hospital says almost all of those patients being admitted are unvaccinated.
The overall number of cases didn't really go up in the United States, but if you look in certain areas, they're starting to surge.
But there is concern we could see surges throughout our state if we don't get the variant under control.
I would anticipate some kind of a more pronounced bump in the fall.
And keep in mind, the Delta variant symptoms vary, according to Cleveland Clinic Dr. Daniel Rhodes.
The symptoms range all the way from asymptomatic, meaning somebody doesn't have any symptoms, to it's killed hundreds of thousands of people. So that's the other extreme. And then there are symptoms all the way in between. So it could be a stuffy nose. It could potentially be sore throat, often, cough and fever. But it can be anywhere in that spectrum.
Doctors say if you're on the fence about getting vaccinated, now is the time to get it.
Seeing the deer in the headlight look of unvaccinated people slowly getting sicker in their ICU bed until they end up on a ventilator, and several of them never getting off. It's really heartbreaking.
Doctors also say the vaccine is probably about 90% effective against the Delta variant.